Oh, are you robbing me?
Yes, I'm robbing you. What do you think the gun is for?
Oh, hold on, let me just...
What is that?
This is my everyday carry. It's a 22 Magnum. Now put your hands up.
Okay, man, just chill out. It's not like you're gonna hit where you're aiming anyway.
You're probably right. Can you at least leave the TV? That way I have something to do while I wait for my wife to get home.
Yes, I'll leave the TV. Just go sit over there.
Welcome back, Trigger Therapy family. Today we're going to be reviewing the North American Arms 22 Magnum Mini revolver. I believe it's one of the world's smallest guns. Don't think I'd trust it for my daily carry, but we're gonna get my opinion on it, and then we're also going to get Lindsay's perspective on this tiny little thing.
He's so cute, just like your
I quit. So loading this gun's a little different. You got to pull the center rod out and then half cock it, and the cylinder falls right out. And you're going to load 5 straight into the cylinder pulled out. And this has to be one of the smallest 5-shot guns I have ever seen, which is why I think it's one of the smallest in the world. So you kind of have to pull the hammer back a little bit to allow that cylinder to get right back in there, and then you got to find where that guide rod sits in there, and as soon as that guide rod finds the cylinder, lock it into place and you are ready to shoot. So we're gonna bring it up to about 5 yards distance because this gun isn't made for accuracy from everything I've heard, and there's no rear sight post whatsoever, so we're just gonna hope to hit the target here. They all landed. So we were able to get all 5 of our shots relatively close on this target. This one I knew was going to be off. I didn't quite have everything lined up, but it almost looks like we may be keyholing a little bit. A little concerning, but we only have about an inch worth of barrel, so not surprising either. Let's let Lindsay shoot this, see what she thinks of it.
So as you can see, I at least got 3 in the shoulder, had 2, it went upwards. This is definitely a gun that you'd have to practice with to get good on aiming because it's not very easy to aim with. I mean, yeah.
So unloading this gun's a little different than most. You got to pull the cylinder out the same way you do to load it, but you actually take the cylinder rod and go down each of the chambers to pop your brass out after you shoot. That one was a little stuck in there. And then once you've got them all popped out, just pull them out and you're ready to reload. So I want to see how far this gun's effective range really is. So we're going to back it up 5 yards every shot and see if we can still accurately hit the target. So we're at 10 yards now. Let's see if we can hit it. That's a hit. Let's go. Let's try 15 yards. So here is our 10-yard shot. We took 2 at 15. This was the first one, but I wasn't sure if that was it. We took another one right there, 10 yards, I'd say, is about the end of your effective range with this little gun. Hold on. Please don't hurt me. Oh, we're good. So if you have trouble getting into your pockets or getting your whole hand in your pocket, this gun's gonna give you a little bit of issues to draw, but we just went and tried to see how quick we could get 5 off. We had a little issue with our cylinder rod popping out a little bit, causing it to jam on us. Got that fixed and got 4 of them on the target, 1 a little high. Not too bad in an emergency, but I definitely have it somewhere easier to grab than your front pocket. All right, so North American Arms 22 Magnum Mini Revolver. Thoughts?
I wouldn't carry it personally. I think it's a little too small. It'd be good if, you know, someone was trying to get me and they got within, you know, me and you distance, but...
If you were to carry it, where would you carry it? How to where you might think it would be effective?
Definitely in a bag of some kind. I definitely wouldn't try to put it in a space that's small, because trying to reach my hand in there with it would probably end in disaster, kind of like we saw with you putting it in your pocket.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's a decent little... It should be a pocket gun, but for me personally, pockets are not nice to reach into in an emergency situation. It would take me too long. Maybe I'd say an ankle backup. Definitely not a primary... definitely not your primary source of protection, but a fun little gun nonetheless, where you could just go pop a few shots off and have some fun with, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely would be more fun to shoot with the more practice you got in with it.
Yeah, a little bit of a heavy hammer for you.
A little bit of a heavy hammer. I think it's also just awkward trying to figure out how to put my hand on it and hold it to where it's going to be comfortable and also not, you know, it'd be effective for me to pull the hammer back and hold it at the same time.
Yeah, I can only get 2 fingers on it. You know, it's one of those that isn't ideal, but better than nothing. But thank you all for watching. We will see you next time.